Well, a sad week for the entertainment world with the passing of young Frankenstein star Terry Garr. Joining me live is the movie analyst himself, Shane A Bassett. Terry Garr, what a star in so many movies. Tootsie, Mr Mum, bit of a soundtrack of my generation, Close Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Dumb and Dumber, another movie she was in. Kept acting, she was in Friends, kept acting for a long time, but then suffered MS later in her life. Mel Brooks was very fond of her, spoke very highly of her before her passing, and then obviously gave a really nice eulogy. I really liked her. She was so identifiable and relatable when I was growing up. Close Encounters is one of the greats. I only recently watched that again. She was the mum that was struggling through a lot in that movie. Great actor.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Moving back home, Crocodile Dundee back in the cinemas in 2025. Tell me more. Documentary as well?
Yeah, there's this corresponding documentary about, there's deleted scenes about how it was made, how popular it was, because it was this little independent movie that Paul Hogan made. And then went global. They're re-releasing it. They're fixing up the negative, making it into crisp, clear 4K vision, releasing it in the cinemas again, and then the documentary will be released as well. So it'll be Crocodile Dundee Fever again next year. What a classic that was. I remember seeing it as a kid. And for a long time, it wasn't available on DVD. So I remember in video shops, people would come in all the time and ask for it. It wasn't available because of copyright issues or something back in the day. But looking forward to seeing it on the big screen again.
Oh, it was a sensational movie. Now, my kids love Forrest Gump, and this was before their generation, but they still love watching it. Tom Hanks and Robin Wright have reunited after 30 years, but is it any good? And
the director, Robert Zemeckis, so the three of them have reunited.
Any good?
No, unfortunately not. It's a cure for insomnia. It is a hard watch.
What's it called?
It's called Here. Robin Wright and Tom Hanks are fantastic, don't get me wrong, and they do try hard. However, it's one camera, it's the high concept of it is one camera in one position for the whole movie, in one room of a house. So you're watching generations of families come through. But it keeps swapping years backwards and forwards. It even shows the dinosaurs at one point. It's not a good movie. I know what it's trying to do to make you become affectionate towards these generations of families suffering love and loss and friendship and partnership and you know, births of babies and everything you see in this one lens. But it's unfortunately, it is so boring. And
it doesn't sound like the score's going to be high. What do you give it?
Unfortunately, it won.
Oh, goodness gracious.
1 star.
Go and watch a rerun of Forrest Gump.
If you needed sleep at the cinema, and I know you fall asleep sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go see Here.
Okay. Saturday night in cinemas, behind the scenes of the very first episode of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, October the 11th, 1975. It all came together, but the 90 minutes prior to that, it's Saturday Night Live was a huge thing back then, and it still is now, but it should never have happened. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, some famous people were all involved, and this is behind the scenes look. If you're interested in media, in live television, in radio, whatever it might be, this is a must-see movie. It's just amazing how this actually got made. The set caught on fire. There was people asleep. There was people on drugs. Everything was going wrong for them, but they managed to put it together for this first show, and the rest is history. It's a terrific movie.
What are you going to give that?
4.
I'll get to watch that. I'll stay awake for that one. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shana. Appreciate that.